Ah, okay. All right. Williams, Philippines. Boy, it's been a busy morning. Uh, just since 3:15 when I started my audit, I've already had 3 people check in and 2 people check out. Woohoo! I think I got like 1 or 2 rooms left. I guess I could check another couple people in. Anyway, it is about 4:20 in the a.m. on Sunday morning, November 24th, 2024. And yeah, bit of thoughts going into the fact that, well, tomorrow night when I come to work, that'll be the first day of year 19. The last day of year 18 is today. So, yay. It is what it is. Anyway, yeah, just got one of my guests heading down to his room. Just checked him in. Interesting night. Yeah, 18 years of being in the same place. Now I'm going to be changing around and going, actually I've been there almost 20 in my house, but for the job here at 18 years. A lot of folks don't do that anymore, stick around anywhere for any amount of time. I don't know. Maybe I'm strange and kind of like the security of having been someplace for a long time. I don't have too many people messing with me. On occasion, though, I still get people that want to mess with me. It is what it is. But yes, get to take and do, the beginnings of a new life over there in the Philippines, and was watching someone talking about how family is always around. Boy, other than a couple of girlfriends, I haven't had too much in the way of people around at my house. Very few of my family come over. I usually go over to their place. So, yeah. Again, introverted. Trying not to always be large crowds and such. I don't know about you, but definitely this will be a life change. Ending up experiencing new experiences. Because apparently over there in the Philippines, there's a lot more people than here in Texas. I mean, land-wise, again, the Philippines land mass is about 40% of Texas. Spread it out and add in all the water that's around it in territorial waters, it's a little bigger than Texas, but not by that much. So yeah, but then 4 times the number of people in 40% of the space? And what's even worse is, they have 2,000 islands that are occupied. That doesn't account for the other, 5,000 plus islands. So, but I understand most of those are itty bitty islands. I've seen some of the pictures of islands that they count as islands. And yep, there's some small ones. There's some that, depends on the number of islands depends on how deep the water is at a particular moment on a couple of those islands. Yeah, it is what it is. But yes, somebody was talking about if you have a girlfriend, if you want peace in your home, you need to have a, you know, 2 island rule or a 1 island rule, where they can't just jump on the airplane and show up. Jump on a ferry, they have to jump on an airplane or jump on a ferry and show up. And yeah, it takes a while. If they're within a few hours, they will travel a few hours, especially if it's on bus. So, I don't know. I'm from Texas, and we're used to big, wide open spaces and traveling. I mean, I go to see family, and it can take an hour just to get to some of my closer neighbors. My aunt's right here, just outside of Amarillo, but yeah, get to go, out and see some of the others, and well, I've got family in, here in Texas that are plumb down to, the other side of the state. They're 60 minutes inside that side of Texas, and I'm 75 minutes inside this side of Texas. So yeah, and that's traveling at 70 miles an hour. So yeah, somebody else was talking about traveling, the cost of it, and do you really want to, he got rid of his motorcycle. And he says he may get one again, but if he does, it's probably going to be a smaller one. And that he actually likes traveling on buses and such because, he gets to a place and he has to walk around and, travel through the city with somebody helping him get there, a jeepney or trike or a hobble, and get to where he's going. So he actually gets to spend more time interacting with the city instead of just getting on the scooter and riding. Can see that as both positive and negative. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of strange. I do like having elbow room. But I also see, like with my house, it's just shy of 900 square feet, 3-bedroom house. And other than the fact of, loading it all up with a bunch of junk, which I got to get rid of, I don't really need 200. Squish the kitchen down, squish the bathroom down, and, consolidate some stuff into my 1 bedroom, and that's all I need. I very seldom spend much time in my living room because, well, I've got so much junk everywhere, and I don't really spend a lot of time watching TV just for TV. And yeah, I spend more time in my desk at my desk than I do in my living room. Actually, I spend more time in the bathroom or walking through the hall than I do in my living room because I just don't need that much space. And hey, my TV's in the bedroom, and that's what, and I use it as a computer, so yeah. TVs, we claim a room as a living room so we can have a room to put a TV and watch TVs. Strange, isn't it? uh, kitchen, kitchen dining room, and pretty much, that's what a dining room and kitchen unit. That's where you spend I spend more time at my kitchen table than I do in my living room, cooking in my kitchen. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's. What do I need that much space for? That's why I'm quite honestly trying to get rid of everything and pare down the stuff that I do have into what I can actually carry with me on an airplane. And then maybe, I don't know, to ship some of my stuff over in a couple of buy-in boxes. I've got 4 of them that I bought. I'm not planning on bringing more than 4. I actually am halfway tempted to try to do it with less than that. I'm looking at it thinking, could I, get my little monitor in there and ship my monitor over? Because I got a nice monitor there for one of my computers that I would work on my laptop here as a monitor for it, and it'll work as a monitor for my little mini desktop cube computer. But then part of me looks at it and says, is it worth shipping it over there for $120? Or taking the weight up in one of my suitcases, when I can actually buy a new one over there that's, not big, but, be less or about the same price as shipping one. It's probably going to just get rid of the monitors, although I have several of them. And then I got several TVs that I use as monitors too, so I don't know. That's one of the things I was looking at as I was consolidating some things down today, or yesterday morning when I was at home. Yeah, looked out the back and it was still muddy in the alleyway, so I decided not to go driving through there and getting my car tires muddy and such. Let it dry out yesterday and try it again in the morning. Doesn't look like we're getting rain today. So, yay. But yeah, trying to get things took care of. And I'm not trying to rush through things, but I need to get in more of a rush. I don't know. Hurry up and wait is one of the big things that the military makes you do, because everything takes longer than what you think. And well, that might be why I'm kind of the way I am. It'd be nice if everything just worked out fast and furious and was able to be magically done in a minute. But I also understand reality is that, yeah, most likely it ain't happening that way. And from what I understand of the Philippines, it don't happen that way. So yeah, getting to figure out life over there will be fun. Patience, a lot of folks talk about you have to have patience, and quite honestly, I look at them and go, patience? Patience is people you put in the hospital, right? Yeah. Just saying. But no, patience it's a good thing. Mostly. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Anyway, I'm going to get this posted. I got a couple other things I was looking at. Want to finish watching them. 216 on the subscribers. And this is William from Williams, Philippines. I hope you've had a blessed weekend and got to enjoy it. And Hopefully a lot of friends and food. I'm Fish, and hey, Fish is out.